Welcome back, everybody, to Last Night Productions. This is our movie review segment. Last night we watched. I'm your host, Carlos. With me today, I got Samantha and Ian. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
We're continuing our Quentin Tarantino watch through. We're on his third film, 1997's Jackie Brown, starring Pam Grier as Jackie Brown. She's facing off against Samuel L. Jackson, who's playing Ordell Robbie. I guess a gun salesman who his ultimate goal in life is to get $1 million and retire and hang out on a beach somewhere. But the thing that's standing in his way is, I guess, the feds. Michael Keaton is playing Agent Ray, who's trying to put the pieces together and figure out where this money's coming from, and who's selling the guns, and they got to catch him red-handed. We also get Robert Forrester in here with an amazing role, Max Cherry, who's a bail bondsman who has to help out. He doesn't have to help, but he elects to help Jackie Brown. Robert De Niro makes an appearance. It's a great cast. A fun time.
Can't forget Chris Tucker too.
Oh yes, Chris Tucker. I think he's credited with like a guest appearance.
Yeah.
With Chris Tucker.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I always forget his name is Beaumont Livingston.
Yeah.
I always forget his name in this.
Oh my. All right, let's check out the trailer, everybody.
Here we go.
If you had the chance to walk off with $500,000, would you take it?
Yeah.
What do a stewardess, a gun runner, a bail bondsman, an ex-con, a federal agent, and a beach bunny have in common?
You gonna come in on this thing with me, you got to be prepared to go all the way.
They're all chasing $500,000 in cash.
Wouldn't even be missed.
$500,000 will always be missed.
Let him get the money and then just take it from him.
She trying to play your ass against me, huh?
That was fun.
Yeah, I don't need to spot.
There's only one question. Who's playing who?
Let's make a deal. Oh, yeah? So what you gonna give us? Are you gonna offer to set them up?
Yeah.
Is she dead? Yes or no? Is she dead? Pretty much.
Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown.
AK-47. When you absolutely, positively got to kill every mother in the room, except no substitutes.
Except no substitutes. I think in the beginning of the trailer it says based off of a novel from Elmore Leonard. I think it's called Rum.
Yeah, Rum Punch, I think.
Rum
yeah.
Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is I guess Tarantino adapts the book for
Yeah.
film.
It's the only time he's ever done that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. And this being his third film after Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction,
Yeah.
which both of those kind of play with time and storylines and stuff.
Yeah.
This one feels more like a traditional movie.
Yeah, it's definitely more linear.
Yeah. And coming off of the back of those two really successful films, I was watching some of the interviews and people were like, I don't know, it's okay. It's no Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Which definitely I felt like that the first time I watched it when I was probably in high school.
Yeah, same. I think the first time I saw this was in high school.
Didn't really capture my attention. I was like,
I liked it, but yeah, I was a little let down.
Yeah.
Especially with the cat. Like it's got like a very like I was like, holy shit, like Robert De Niro, Michael Keaton, like holy fuck.
Yeah.
And I was a little like, I mean, I don't know if letdown's a little too harsh, but I definitely was expecting a little more
Mhm.
out of it.
And not impressed or not blown away.
I wasn't blown away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. First watch, I was not that blown away. I liked it, but not.
Watching it this week, I really liked it.
Every time I've watched it since, I like it more and more and more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The soundtrack's pretty fun
It
too.
opens across 110th Street or something.
Oh yeah, that one's played in there a lot too.
110th Street. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that one's great.
Yeah.
Sam, is this your first time watching it?
Yeah, my first time watching it. I really, really liked it.
Nice. That's good.
I like Pam Grier. I've never seen her before.
Yeah.
I love her like kind of sideways smile, and she's a badass in this movie.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson's chin situation he's got going on. I'm just thinking about that right now. He was talking to Chris Tucker, and It's like the way it moves when he's talking.
Just flopping,
Yeah,
flopping
I
around.
cannot take him seriously. It's
It's kinda gross.
It's like
Yeah.
flinging at him when he talks. It's interesting.
He's got the ponytail too.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got a funny look.
At one point, he has his hair out. It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
That is a strong look.
Yeah, it is.
Great movie.
I like Samuel L. Jackson as the gun runner. It's a fun role.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I was thinking, I don't know why I had just the order messed up. I thought this was before Pulp Fiction
Oh.
for some reason, and he goes from playing Jules in Pulp Fiction, saying a bunch of Bible quotes, I guess, and then this one he's just a gun runner,
Yeah.
slapping chicks around.
Yeah.
And he's kind of a mastermind in this one.
Yeah. He's very diabolical in a way.
Yeah, and he's always catching on. He's putting the pieces together. You can see
Yeah.
it cranking his head,
Yeah.
especially towards the end, trying to figure out why Lewis didn't bring any money back,
Yeah.
or not the complete
Right.
500,000.
Yeah.
He's sitting there, he's just thinking about it.
Yeah.
He's like, it was Jackie Brown
Yeah.
after he puts everything together.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole movie is just Jackie Brown trying to outsmart not only Ordell, who's, cunning and is trying to take out anything that could put him behind bars, including Chris Tucker. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Yeah.
But Jackie Brown also has to outsmart the feds who are trying to arrest Ordell and use her. I guess she said she's the only piece of the puzzle that they really have right now. The only witness.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jackie's plan though? She wants to ship all of his money from Mexico back home, and she's gonna do it right underneath the feds' nose. I don't know. I found it kind of like a stretch. Like they would let her do that.
Yeah.
It's still fun though.
Yeah.
Keeps up the tension.
Right.
Yeah. She's developing her plan all throughout the movie,
Yeah.
which is cool.
She's a flight attendant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her first interaction with Ordell when he shows up at her apartment. So Max, even her and Max Cherry are so cute too.
Mhm.
But she somehow sneaks Max Cherry's gun, and Ordell thinks that he's gonna offer, just like with our other dude.
Yeah.
Keep her quiet, but she fools him, outsmarts him.
We were watching some of the deleted scenes, and
I don't know if I've ever seen him.
No.
Yeah.
One of them is her and Cherry planning, I think, the final bit where they get Ordell to come back over to Cherry's business.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's those two, Robert Forrester and Pam Grier, planning it out, and it kind of makes her look a little bit more diabolical or
Oh, interesting.
scarier. Like, yeah, we should kill him.
Okay. Huh.
Gotta set him up.
I like it. I like the movie without that scene.
Yeah.
It makes
I was gonna
sense.
ask you, do you think it should have been in the movie, or do you think it's deleted
No, I
for
think
the better?
it just it gave too much info.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. It's like, oh fuck, they're
Yeah.
gonna have a showdown. What's gonna
Right. Yeah.
go down? There was another deleted scene we watched. Michael Keaton and Pam Grier doing improv. Yeah, and what did he say? He said something about madam or madame, and he was like, "What's the difference?" And she's like, "Well, one's a hoe, and the other's
one's French and one's a hoe."
yeah, one's
That's
French and
funny.
one's a hoe."
That's very Tarantino-y.
And she made him break. He just started cracking up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, that's why they brought it up. Was it was in the restaurant when they're having dinner together, Pam Grier and Michael Keaton, and the same lady from Pulp Fiction comes over. And
Which one?
He says, "Over
The
here,
waitress.
garçon." He calls her over and says,
Oh,
"Garçon," and Pam Grier says, "Garçon means boy." It's
that's funny.
kind of a fun play on
Oh,
it.
that's funny.
She comes over and takes their order.
And the waitress is one of the chicks from Pulp Fiction.
It's the same lady who says "garçon" means boy in Pulp Fiction.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never known who, because they don't show her face when she says that.
Yeah, huh?
Interesting. That's funny.
I think Tarantino, back then, on the interview, who's like, "I want to kind of keep it as a running gag.
Yeah.
And bring her back
Oh,
every
that's
time
funny.
somebody's got to make an order."
That's funny,
yeah.
especially. I mean, I wonder, was it the same diner?
No,
Oh,
this was like
okay.
an Italian restaurant
Oh, okay.
Oh
gotcha.
yeah, it's like
Okay.
that Keaton's in.
yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
it's
Okay.
like a dark, intimate restaurant.
That's in the final cut of the movie too.
Deleted scene.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's a deleted.
okay, so the whole because it's been a few years since I've seen this. I didn't get a chance to rewatch it, but so I was saying I don't remember them going to dinner at all in the final cut of the movie.
They do have dinner together.
I don't remember
It's
that.
those bits that they take out.
Okay,
I think is that when she breaks the news that he got spooked, so he's not bringing the 500 back.
maybe
He's only bringing 50.
I don't remember.
Oh, to set him up for that.
Yeah.
To only expect 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also Michael Keaton, big name. I felt a little bored with his role in this one.
Yeah.
There's one scene that stands out where she's in the interrogation room with him, and he's like throwing himself all over the walls and doing
Yeah.
it's so funny.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The drama, you had to really sell it in that one.
Yeah. I'm glad he's in this movie though.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool to have him.
Yeah.
I don't remember the other detective.
Oh, I know that dude.
Is it
Michael Bowen?
Michael Bowen?
Yeah. He's up there. But he's right below Michael Keaton.
Well, before we started recording, we were talking about the scene with Robert De Niro and Samuel Jackson after what's her name?
Melanie.
Bridget Fonda.
Yeah, Bridget Fonda.
That was a great scene too.
Yeah.
They're like just getting on each other's nerves, just
Yeah.
picking on him.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, that and Chris Tucker's death. I'm just like, well, wow, okay. All right, well, I guess they're gone.
Yeah.
So funny.
Maybe Jackie's plan wouldn't even worked if Robert De Niro didn't just spontaneously shoot Melanie.
Yeah.
Because they could have still caught her and had her confess or make up a different story.
Possibly, yeah. Perhaps so.
You think so?
Maybe. Because I think having the dead body there, the Michael Keaton said, "Oh yeah, that just kind of adds to your story. Nice job." He knows that it's not really, working out for her, but he'll just accept it.
Yeah.
You guys ready for some trivia?
Sure.
Let's do some trivia real quick.
Is one of your questions going to be how long his little beard was?
Yeah, inches, centimeters.
Here, I'll open up with question number 1. Go ahead, feel free to play at home. Type your answers in the comment section. We'll start off with number 1, guys. What weapon in Chicks with Guns did Ordell refer to when he said, "When you absolutely positively got to kill everybody in the room except no substitutes"? What gun is he referring to?
I have to hide my board so Ian doesn't cheat.
Sneak peeks.
What gun you guys got?
AK-47.
AK-47. Both Ian and Sam got a point. Nice. I got 10 questions for you guys. So
Oh, shit.
wow.
Okay.
Question number 2. When Max talks to Jackie in the Del Amo Mall food court by herself, what fast food restaurant does she buy food from?
Oh shit, that was the one I was asking.
When Max talks to Jackie in the Del Amo Mall food court by herself, what fast food restaurant does she buy food from?
This doesn't feel fair.
That's okay.
Maybe you should go based off of how well you can spell it.
What made up fast food restaurant? Teriyaki Donuts.
I'm right. Is that right? Okay. Cool.
Nice. I didn't want to tell you for sure that it was Teriyaki Donuts.
Yeah, I know.
Smart
You're
move.
like, oh yeah.
Smart
Oh,
move.
yeah, Teriyaki Donuts. Sure.
Smart move. You sold that very well.
Another food-related question. Where does Ordell tell Beaumont he will treat him after messing around with the Koreans? What restaurant does Ordell tell Beaumont he will treat him after messing around with the Koreans? Come on, Beaumont. That was kind of dirty too. He's like, come on.
I know that is. Yeah, he's
$10,000.
Yeah.
Really? You can't do me a favor?
Yeah.
$10,000.
Yeah.
And he tries to play that same game with Jackie too.
Yeah.
$10,000.
Yeah. He gets him all the way in the trunk and everything. Oh God, such a funny scene.
All right. What restaurant? After messing around with the Koreans, Ian got it. Sam guessed Olive Garden, and Ian got Roscoe's Chicken and
Been tempted
Waffles.
with Olive Garden. I was like, that's some good eats, man. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. That's some good eats.
When you hear your family.
Yeah. When you hear you're dead in the trunk.
What is it? Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles?
I think so. That's it, right?
Yeah, I've always heard of it. I just never made it
I've
over
never
there.
been. I think my brother's been.
I think it's only in like Southern California,
Yeah,
LA.
I think. Yeah. Always wanted to go.
Question number 4. What tape did Max buy from Sam Goody's?
Fuck.
What tape did Max buy from Sam Goody's?
Oh, dang.
I think he plays the tape later on, and Ordell's like, "Oh, you like the?"
That's part of the name is the.
No, so it's like I already wrote it. I don't know. So when you say tape, like a tape, cassette tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant like a VHS tape.
Anybody?
I don't have.
What
I
you
don't
got,
have
Ian?
I know.
Backdoor Sluts 9. That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Nobody gets a point on question number 4.
What
That's
was it?
okay.
What is it?
The Delphonics.
Delphonics.
Oh, you like the Delphonics. All right. Question number 5. What is the reason why Jackie never got herself into the whole compact disc revolution?
What's the reason?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did she never get into the compact disc revolution? I think Max Cherry asked her that. Why does she never get into the CD revolution? Jackie.
I feel like there's 2 parts to her answer.
The answer on funnytrivia.com is she invested too much time and money in her LPs.
Oh, I just said she prefers vinyl.
She prefers vinyl.
Money to restart a collection.
Money to restart a
You can give
collection.
that to Sam. I think that's more correct.
I don't know.
No.
The answer is she invested too much time and money in her LPs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
give that to Sam.
Okay.
That's pretty much what Sam said.
Good job, Sam.
Thanks.
We got it tied up 3-3. Where exactly did Lewis shoot Melanie?
Oh.
Like body location or like
Body location.
oh shit.
Where exactly did Lewis shoot Melanie? I think he tells Ordell.
Yeah.
Well, where'd you shoot him, man?
Making a lot of noise over here. I'm sorry.
We like the noise. Bring the noise.
Noise.
Turn it up.
The
Like noise in
answer
the
is
voice.
Sam got stomach and chest.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
both
too.
of you guys
Yeah.
got stomach and chest. Let's go. Tied up 4-4.
In the mall parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
With
it's like
the
Clue.
9
It's like Clue.
millimeter.
Yeah.
What is Ordell's drink of choice throughout this movie?
God damn it. Ugh.
Yo, why don't you be a good hostess and hook a brother up with a...
Okay. This is probably wrong, but oh well.
What is Ordell's drink of choice throughout the movie?
All right.
What do you guys got?
Said Fernet.
Fernet and
Oh,
Ian got
screwdriver?
screwdriver.
Is that it?
The answer
I
is
knew it-
screwdriver.
I knew it was some kind of orange juice thing.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. I was gonna say a sunrise, but,
Oh.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it didn't look like that.
Do you know how to make a screwdriver, Ian? I don't even know.
It's just vodka and orange juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There's a Pauly Shore movie where this one dude asked him for a screwdriver. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm all out of vodka." Like the actual tool of the screwdriver, and he thinks he wants the drink.
Oh.
Oh my
That's
god.
funny.
What thing did Ordell tell Luis he had going before he finally got some new clothes? What thing did Ordell tell Luis he had going before he finally got some new clothes?
What?
Yeah, that's
That's
what's
kind
the
of a-
context.
What thing? I guess the context was when yeah, we're skipping that one.
Okay.
Where did Jackie tell Max she is going at the end of the movie after they finally kiss?
All right. This is gonna be a guess.
Where did Jackie tell Max she is going at the end of the movie after they finally kiss? She's taking a little trip. And she invites him to go on it.
Mm.
Oh man, it could be either one of these, but I'm gonna guess this one. Okay,
And the answer is
Spain.
Spain.
I
Oh,
got-
Ian guessed Mexico.
I guess the other Latin country.
Oh man, we're tied back up again. 5-5. Jeez.
Nice.
Okay.
Wait, you have more than 10 questions?
I got one more for you guys.
This is a tiebreaker.
Let's see what it is. What kind of bag did Ordell say he had in the upfront
Oh, I
cash
know.
for Beaumont's
I
bail?
remember this.
I got it right here in my bag.
I don't know.
What kind of bag did Ordell say he
I
had
remember.
in the upfront cash for Beaumont's bail? How much was the upfront cash? 10 plus another 1,000 for the fee?
Maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's an LV bag.
LV bag. Toronto Raptors. Ian wins our
shit.
I'm
trivia.
surprised. Sammy, you're doing really good.
He's a pro.
I would not remember that at all.
I like that. I like basketball.
I got it right here in my Raptors
Yeah.
bag.
So funny.
That's good.
Nice. Congrats, Ian. Congrats.
Yeah,
you.
GG's. The trivia master. Is there a prize?
There's a prize.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Rum Punch
Oh,
by
shit.
Elmore
Wow.
Oh
Leonard.
shit, man! Thank you. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Show the
That's
people
a,
at home.
That's
Show
a
the people
cool
at home.
cover.
Yeah. Yeah. Read more
Powerful.
about him.
That's awesome. Have you read?
Powerful.
Will this be the first read?
Yeah, I've
time
never
reading?
read it. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Now we were
Definitely
talking
read this.
about Robert Forrester's Max Cherry. I feel like he's like one of the highlights of the movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just the acting that he's doing, and he's doing a lot of it as like a stoic character, a guy who's been in the business for what 30-40 years, I think he said, as a bail bondsman. And he doesn't say too much. He doesn't want to give away too much information to criminals, but he's like able to deduce a lot from like clues. He's like asking him about Beaumont, and he's making phone calls, and he's like, oh, that's kind of weird. Beaumont got bailed out for running guns, and you're showing up with like a bag full of money.
So this might be a stupid question. Why does he kill him again?
Beaumont?
Yeah.
He gives an explanation. He's like, Beaumont was facing 10 years, and knowing Beaumont, he'll do anything to not go to jail.
So he would rat. He
He's
thought
gonna
he was
rat.
going to rat
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson out. Okay, that
Mhm.
makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, since Max Cherry is real stoic, or Robert Forrester, he does a lot of acting with his eyes.
Mhm.
And the way Tarantino shoots his like big blue eyes is so great. And even in that end, like in that question, she tells him he's going to Spain, and it's just locked in on both of their eyes. It pans back and forth between their eyes, and Max Cherry's like, I don't think I could do it. I can't do it. And he's doing it all with his eyes. It feels like. Oh, Bottle Jack said, you guys like his character in Breaking Bad and
I don't
Saul?
remember him in Breaking Bad and Better Call. I haven't seen Better Call Saul.
Robert
Max Cherry?
Forrester?
Yeah.
I was wondering where I've seen him before, because
He's in a lot of stuff.
yeah. But when I was IMDbing him, I didn't recognize anything. He's great though.
I'm sure you've seen him in something.
Oh yeah, definitely. Known for Jackie Brown,
He's in Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland Drive, The Descendants, Olympus Has Fallen. Yeah, but he's great in this
Yeah.
one.
He was telling Jackie Brown in the beginning that he was going to quit the business and retire.
Yeah.
So I wonder what made him change his mind.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting ending. You expect him to go off with Jackie Brown. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can just close up the shop now. I was headed
Yeah.
out anyway. But he just tells the customer to call back later. Call back
In
in 30
half an
minutes.
hour? Like, what's he going to do in half an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he just see a different side of Jackie that he was just kind of like disillusioned?
He did tell her that he was scared of her a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I think he's being a realist too. He kind of keeps it real the whole movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm 50 something years old, 55.
Yeah.
And the movie has a lot of themes of age, I feel like, because the
Yeah.
cops get Jackie in the room and they're like, you're 44 years old. You never did anything
Yeah.
with your life.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Trying to beat her down.
She talks to Max about that too. She's like, how do you feel about getting older?
Mm.
She's like, this is all I have. Like,
Yeah.
I can't restart my career. I'm a flight
Right.
attendant.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. A very mature film.
Yeah.
Asks questions of age.
Yeah.
I like it. I like this one.
We were watching a Tarantino interview, and he was saying that too, that he just did Pulp Fiction, and then he made Jackie Brown, and he wanted to prove that he can do a mature movie.
Oh.
That was
Huh.
kind of his point.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was saying a lot of directors, they'll go on later when they get in their 40s
Yeah.
or 50s and make this film. And he said, I wanted to do it when I was young, just show that I
Interesting.
could do it.
Oh.
I think he does it pretty
Yeah,
well.
I agree.
Yeah.
I always remember the scene where doesn't he pick her up?
Yeah, from
That's a great
jail
scene where he's just kind of waiting for her, and you get to see him waiting for her. It's really well done.
Yeah. The moment he falls in love.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
it's cool because he explains to everybody, oh yeah, I bail him out and I pick him up. Like he goes and he tases people and brings them into the station, and that's kind of what he does with Ordell at the end. He brings them in, so that the cops can shoot him down.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. Oh, and then Tarantino's use of music as well. He's really keeping up the tension with a lot of like the hi-hats.
Yeah.
So yeah, his music choices just are always fantastic.
Yeah.
Overall though, guys, what would you rate Jackie Brown? Sam?
Man, I wonder what I gave Reservoir Dogs, because I think I'm like this a little bit more.
Really? Ooh.
I don't know, 4.5?
Okay.
And I'm not as cultured in movies, so I do like the very straightforward storytelling.
That's
right.
I think a lot of people would agree with you on that.
He plays with time a little bit with the dressing room scene.
Oh yeah,
where
you're
it shows
right.
like the three different
You're right.
angles.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Jackie's angle, Melanie's angle, and then
Robert Forster's angle.
Max's.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It is. Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah, great movie.
Great movie.
I agree.
When I think when we first discussed doing the Tarantino watch through, what was that, like a year ago now?
It's been in the works.
Yeah.
CJ mentioned like just rattling off the movies. He said Jackie Brown, and I did not know what to expect. I was like, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, it's an odd one in his filmography.
I think it's a little longer too. When he was doing an interview that we were watching, he's like,
I forgot it's that long. Wow.
That's why I had to cut out a lot of stuff. It was already pretty long.
Yeah, that's understandable. Wow.
2 hours, 34 minutes.
That's crazy.
I mean, without seeing anything about the movie, I didn't see like the cover, the trailer, or anything. I assumed it was going to be like a Kill Bill situation.
Yeah. I think that's what I kind of thought too going into it when I first saw it.
Yeah.
I was expecting just, more of that. And that's not what it is. And that's what I appreciate it for now.
Yeah.
Also,
clever.
Tarantino, he kind of, in the book that we read that he did.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Cinema.
Was it Cinema Speculation? Is that what it's called?
Something like that.
Yeah.
He explains how he grew up watching a lot of black cinema.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see the influence.
And she was a huge, Pam Grier was a huge blaxploitation star.
Yeah, in like the 70s, I think.
She was in Foxy Brown. She was in Coffee, Black Mama, White Mama.
There
was another one I watched, Sheba Baby. She was in a shitload of movies.
What's that mean? Blaxploitation?
Black exploitation is a combination. Exploitation films that predominantly star a black cast.
Just
of
for
black
the sake
filmmakers.
Kind of sounds like a demeaning term, though, as if they're painted in a bad light.
Yeah. It's not. It was made by predominant. I mean, not all of them, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if now, because I mean, it meant a lot to the black community at the time. Like there was Shaft. What's the other one? Superfly.
Getting that representation on screen.
Yeah, I mean, I've always liked them. They're fun. I don't know. You probably can get away with a lot of it now. Dolomites. All the Rudy Ray Moore movies are awesome. I'm trying to think what else. There's a bunch. A lot of Truck Turner with Isaac Hayes.
I think,
if I'm not mistaken.
Steven invited me to one recently. It was Vampires, I think.
Oh,
can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
But
yeah,
pretty cool. Knowing his background and then coming and watching this one.
Yeah,
kind of understanding it a little bit better.
Yeah.
What do you rate Jackie Brown, Ian?
I'll do 4.5 as well.
Yeah.
Again, it was one that I saw, and initially I was just like, it was okay. Like I it's no Reservoir Dogs or Pulp. I still feel that way, but as time goes on, I appreciate it more and more. Cameron, Obnoxious and Anonymous, told me that when it came out, because he followed Quentin Tarantino's filmography or career, he said like going and seeing it at the theater, it was just like everyone was disappointed by it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And,
Weird.
Yeah, I could see it though,
Definitely.
because it's following up Pulp Fiction with this.
Mhm.
I can understand why a lot of people were disappointed.
If this is like his first one in his discography before those two
It
giant
probably would have got
films.
a better audience reception.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always, and again, it's an interesting one. This is the only one he didn't shoot like 235 to 1, or Hateful Eight's like really like 255. This is only 185, so it's 16:9. It fills the screen. There's no black bars on the tops.
Oh, okay.
He never did that again, or like before or after this, which is really interesting. The only time he's ever worked with Robert De Niro, Michael Keaton, I think Bridget Fonda, I think even maybe Pam Grier might show up in other ones. I can't remember. I heard that he and Robert De Niro did not get along, and that's why he never worked with him again.
Oh man,
you got a comment?
I think he was telling a story about how he was offering the role to De Niro, but
for Cherry,
he wanted. No, De Niro wanted Cherry.
Yeah, like, I think I've heard that.
Right? Or was that Forrester who was sharing that story?
Oh, maybe.
No,
this sounds familiar.
It was Tarantino talking about it, because well, Forrester has a story about how he was going to give up on acting, and then Tarantino just ran into him at a bar or a restaurant and was like, approached him 6 months or 6 weeks later and was like, "I made this role for you."
That's cool.
Yeah,
nice.
But Tarantino was talking about Robert De Niro was saying, "I want that role." He's like, "Well, I wrote it for Forrester."
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh?
To take Luis instead.
Pootie Tang.
Bottle Jack said.
Yeah, Pootie Tang's kind of black split. What's the other one? Undercover Brother.
I love that one. Yeah. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Undercover Brother. Yeah. I think I'm right there with you guys. 4.5 out of 5 for me.
Yeah.
Just a fun film, fun seeing all these actors in these roles that they have. I love Ordell as a character. But like I was saying, Robert Forrester just really shines with his subtle acting. It's all behind the eyes for me on that one. It's kind of amazing watching him.
Yep.
And then Pam Grier, she's dope. I got to watch some of her earlier films.
Yeah, a lot of them are on Tubi.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think a lot of them are on Tubi. So
I think when I was Googling her, I pulled up Foxy Brown. I got to sit down and watch it.
That one is quite a classic.
Where does this go on your tier list? Is it above Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction?
No,
probably third place.
Yeah,
for now.
For now, yeah. Because I prefer. I'd probably choose like the Kill Bills over this. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I'd choose over this. I choose this over Hateful Eight and maybe Inglourious Bastards.
Ooh, okay.
I want to watch that.
Depends. That's a good one.
We will soon. We
Yep.
We will continue our Tarantino watch through, and you can follow along at home because next time we'll be watching Kill Bill 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's next. I think was that 05 that he did Kill Bill
around there. Yeah, early 2000s.
Yeah. This one was 1997.
He took he kind of took a break for a while.
Yeah. So that'll be a lot of fun. Before we go, though, we want to talk about we're going to do our overtime segment where we talk about what we've been watching this week, movies, television, video games.
I want to say one thing before I forget.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Cameron told me that he knew someone that was like a production assistant on this movie. And I think I'm hopefully getting the story right, but he asked him, "Oh, what was it like, being on the set of a Quentin Tarantino movie?" He's like, "It was okay." Quentin Tarantino just kind of went around the set and acted black the entire time.
Oh my God.
And I always thought that was funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we were watching Samuel L. Jackson get interviewed, and he said, "Oh, so what do you think about like Tarantino's background?" And Jackson's just like, "Oh yeah, I talked to him, and he explained to me how he was brought up in that environment, and he had like his mom was dating a guy that would take him to the black movies, the black exploitation films.
I think he was just a neighbor. His mom was always on the road, and his neighbor took him to a movie.
Something like that.
I thought that it might have been a boyfriend too, but you might be right. It's just someone that they knew and where they were living.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But now we will go to overtime mode.
We still need to do True Romance, right? Are we doing that?
I don't know.
No, you
it
don't
is
wanna
one of
do
my
that?
favorites, but
You don't want to do it?
I think we should just stick to the ones he directed.
Okay.
How many movies is it? 8 that he's
I don't
doing?
know.
The
Or
Hateful Eight.
9? Isn't it 9? Because isn't the next one going to be his 10th, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. His 9 directed films. But for overtime mode, Ian, you want to kick it off? What have you been watching?
I'm trying to think. Not much. I haven't really had time.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah,
What
I'm
the heck have we
feeling
been
that
up
too.
to?
Yeah. I watched Friday the 13th.
The original?
Yeah, all these dudes
Ooh.
I watch on YouTube were talking about how it's this month is the 45th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Dang, that's awesome.
I think 45th. Came out in 1980. Does that add up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's fun. I really enjoy that movie. It's my favorite out of all of them.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
the original?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's all I can really. I've still been watching some TV shows, like Twin Peaks. Been rewatching Twin Peaks. Yeah.
Next month in June, there's going to be a Friday the 13th, and I believe we plan on doing
June 13th, and that's when the movie takes place. It takes place on June 13th in the movie.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah, June 13th, that Friday the 13th.
I think we were planning on doing Jason X for next month.
Okay, that'd be fun.
I cannot remember if I've seen the original Friday the 13th. I've seen all these other ones.
Right. Yeah, it's a one that throws people off because of the twist in it.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I don't know. I don't find it very memorable.
A lot of people don't like it. Yeah.
I find what's the one when they're in the barn towards the end? That one's memorable for me.
That's like all.
I know. I think number 5 is
with the imposter.
Yeah.
That one's fun. Yeah,
that one's fun.
Yeah, that one's really. There's a lot of goofy shit in that one.
And Jason X. I love Jason X.
Yeah, I actually watched that recently because Arrow Video put out a 4K of that and Jason Goes to Hell. So I rewatched those when I got them in the mail. That was fun.
Oh, you got your Knicks gear on.
Yeah, I've been watching basketball.
Are they doing any good?
Yeah, they just advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years.
Hey.
So, yeah, they're playing the Indiana Pacers, which they've had quite a history with that team. So, yeah, I'm hoping they win. They might not, but it's nice to see them go.
Yeah. We have 6 viewers right now. Hey, everybody. Ian, did you want to share that story that you were telling us earlier?
I had to go to the ER. I take public transit to work. It's a train, and the train closed on my head, and I had my earbuds in, and on my left ear, the door slammed so hard it kind of embedded the rubber part of my earbud into my ear, and I couldn't get it out. And I got to work, and I worked for I told my manager what happened, or my leader, whatever you want to call it, and I worked for about an hour, and then I went to the ER, and they had to extract the earbud from my ear. It didn't hurt or anything, but it was a silly circumstance, that's for sure.
How'd you get to the ER?
I just took Lyra back to my car. Oh, okay. I was very, very leery of getting back on the train. Like, okay, I felt like Indiana Jones or something, like getting back on, like trying to, before the door slammed on my head.
You gotta grab your hat.
Exactly. Yeah. I broke my sunglasses that my brother just got for me for my birthday.
Man.
Fucking stupid.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They're all telling me to file some kind of report. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't care.
Yeah. Well, maybe it'd be good for them to know for the door sensor. I don't know.
Yeah, because like with an elevator, it never closes on you, right?
Yeah. It's weird that it did. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a big like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
I've always assumed it was the conductor. They'll like check their cameras or their mirrors or whatever and make sure like no one's trying to hop on, and then they'll hit the
maybe it was
door
the conductor. Yeah, maybe.
He just didn't see you.
Yeah.
You see your feet kicking out from the door.
Yeah. Getting drug all through.
Yeah. Yeah, all through northern Sacramento. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You have a couple comments.
Glad you're okay.
now we
Bottle Jack said, "Yo." That's crazy.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Bottle Jack said,
I didn't think of that. That's funny.
The scene in Scary Movie with Simon Rex and Charlie Sheen when the bus closed on his head.
I didn't even think of that. That's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't tell anyone. You just like suffered through that.
I had to tell enough people. It's just like it just gets tired of telling the fucking story over and over. Dumbass story.
Now it's out on the air.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get taken away on the stretcher, the ambulance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tried to work like that. Like,
No, I
that-
knew on the light rail going to work that like it's not coming out, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to push it in more and fuck my eardrum up.
Man.
So I just go to work, tell what's happening, then just get your shit straightened out and leave, and that's what I did.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Oh man. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's a silly story.
Love it. Sam, you been watching anything lately? Playing anything?
Just Oblivion and Push It Together.
What was the deal with that picture of you in your getup?
We were just fucking around in his garage.
That's so funny. Was that recently?
No, that was years
It was
ago.
like
That's so,
2020.
that's so
Yeah.
funny.
Trying to jab him. And fucking around.
That's too fucking funny.
I do need to find that outfit though, so I can stream on cam.
Yeah, Scott Steiner.
We went to a really neat show last night. Our friends invited us out. We saw Art School Debt. What would Chris say?
Oh, he said that's a new excuse that your boss heard. I bet he's never gonna remember that,
Yeah.
or he's gonna remember that forever.
She's female, but yeah, very true. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I feel like I'm making it up. It's like no, I showed it. Like no, it's in there. Like you can see. Yeah.
That's better than saying all 4 tires got blown out or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
check this out.
It's like I'm not gonna make that up. Like
Oh man.
wacky shit.
Yeah, we went to that show. It was so much fun. So it was full band. You got a female singer and a male singer dressed up as a clown, and then she's kind of dressed
Oh,
up
boy.
anime-ish.
Where was this?
It was on 8th and O. It was right.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't.
It's
Where on 8th and O?
it's on the corner right there in like an old church called Musiclandria. They're a nonprofit
Old
that
church on 8th and O.
Yeah,
It's like inconspicuous.
I think
It's like-
it's a part of it was a part of the YMCA.
Okay.
So it kind of looks like dance
8th and
studios
O.
too, like an
Yeah.
old converted
They got a
church.
big old
That's
dance hall.
interesting. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we got there, we were like, "Are we at the right place?"
Yeah.
But going
Huh.
inside, it's beautiful in there. It was a pretty good experience. They were like a surf punk kind of vibe,
Okay.
like more punk than surf, but you can hear the wah wah going on every once in a while.
That's cool.
And halfway through the show, they were like, "Okay, everyone, can you please like separate and leave an aisle for us, and then follow us, but don't follow us until the whole band's at the end of the hallway." We're like, "Okay." So they're like doing this big old rock show in the front, and then we separate and they walk all the way over and they lead us into this like really small intimate room that's like got blue and purple or black lights going on.
Wow.
And they sit down and they do a little acoustic set, and then they get back up and go back to the stage. So it was a really fun treat. I did get a little anxious about it though, so I was like, "What are we doing?" Like I've never done that in a show before. Like get
Yeah.
let somewhere else.
That is interesting.
It was cool. They're very artsy.
Was it how many people were there, like crowd wise?
I don't know, like 50.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good crowd.
Yeah, it was a good crowd.
Nice.
Never seen that change the venue in the middle of your
That's
set.
so
It's
interesting.
so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. It's interactive. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Fun.
One of our elementary school friends, his brother was in the band, so it was cool to see.
Sam, didn't Advent Saturn play there when Jesse didn't want to sing whole?
No, not there. We played on J Street, like way out in like Midtown. This is more downtown.
Mm. Yeah, 8th and O is right in the heart of downtown. Dude.
Mhm.
It's like right next to our new building.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That
I
was a fun
recommend
place, though.
checking Musiclandria out. It's a pretty cool place. They help artists with equipment and recording, and looks like they put on pretty cool shows too.
Yeah.
I'm down to support them some more.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool venue.
Yeah.
So what about you? What have you been watching or playing?
What have I been watching? Nothing really, but we are still streaming Push It, and that just gets more frustrating with every playthrough.
Yeah.
But we will persevere. We will finish that game one day. And I think we got plans to play some other games.
What was that game we saw yesterday that we need to tell? Oh, Chris, there's a homeless game. Like you can, it's like Minecraft, but you're homeless and you have to
Huh.
survive the streets. So I think that
Interesting.
that kind of game will be your speed if you're not into Minecraft.
4-player co-op. to survive the winter
And then be
That's
the king of
as
the
homeless
homeless.
people. Yeah.
Jesus. Does it take place in Sacramento?
No.
Is that too mean
I
of
think
a
it's like
joke?
Russia or something.
No
Chris-
way we're going back to that to push it together. You don't want to push it together?
We gotta finish that game. We started it.
I don't want to. I'm good off that game.
Well,
Is anything coming? I'm sorry. Is there anything coming out soon that we're gonna go see? Or
Samantha and I on the 21st, they're doing one showing on, I think it's Tuesday the 21st, Wednesday. They're showing 28 Days
Oh,
later.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back
that's
in
right.
theaters, one day only.
Yeah.
Had to grab a ticket. I haven't
Okay.
seen it since it came out, and it scared the willies out of me as a kid.
Mm.
And then next Thursday is Mission Impossible.
Oh shit!
I am so stoked for that
okay.
one.
Damn.
I pre-ordered my tickets like as soon as they dropped.
Wow. Okay.
I can't wait. Bottle Jack said, "Yeah, I'm down to be homeless."
Let's go.
ASAP King said, "Are we playing tonight?" I am down to clown. If you're watching this right now, keep an eye out. We might go live tonight playing something. And then Juan is also joining me and Sam to see 28 Days Later.
Nice. That'll be cool.
Yeah. If
Heck
you want
yeah.
to join us, Ian, maybe we could talk about it next week. Slip it in somewhere. But yeah, Mission Impossible. I'm so excited.
I told Christian, as much as I don't really care, I told him I'd go see Superman with him.
Oh yeah,
He wants me to go see it with him, so I told him I would.
they just dropped a new trailer, I think, last week, and
I didn't like it.
No, I didn't watch it yet. I'm waiting for a react.
They were showing it during the basketball game, and I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Superman's like a whiny bitch. It's weird.
They're kind of panicking on that movie. I actually did a survey where it was like super locked down, and they're like, okay, we're gonna give you this trailer, but it's gonna be marked with your serial number, so you can't like pirate it or anything or share it.
What was this online or?
Yeah, Cinema Vote.
Interesting.
Cinema.vote.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it's just a bunch of questions. What did you like? What didn't you like? What was your favorite part?
Well, what'd you
What was your
watch?
least
Just
favorite
the
part?
trailer, or?
Yeah, they're testing different styles and different flavors of trailers to see what works with people.
Wow.
It seems like they're really biting their nails at the studio. If this one doesn't work out,
yeah,
is James Gunn's universe going to take off for DC? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited for it.
I'm not.
It's the same guy from Pearl, the projectionist.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
I got hope for him.
yeah. I'm over the superhero stuff.
Yeah.
I've been.
Yeah, same.
The first trailer that dropped, it was like super heroic. It made me really excited. You know, gives you that heroism. And then I saw, I think a week or two ago, they dropped a dog treat one, and I was like, oh no, they're trying to sell, what is it, the bones, bacon bit? I don't know.
That's funny.
It wasn't working for me.
You know what's coming out is that Sneakers, that animated Sneakers movie.
Yeah. It's like Toy Story, but with shoes.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's cute.
Bottle Jack wants them to bring back the Snyderverse.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Oh,
Sorry.
ASAP said they're gonna see Final Destination.
Yeah, how's that been? Has that been getting any good buzz or?
Let's see. My cousin said it was okay.
Yeah, that's good.
What else is there anything coming out this summer?
Not really. I guess that's not bad.
Final Destination Bloodlines got 7 out of 10.
It's not bad.
Not
I can't really think of anything else aside from Superman, and I don't even
Really?
really want to see that.
Isn't summer when the big hitters come out?
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Fantastic Four. I'm kind of excited.
Does
for
that come out this year?
Yeah.
I'm not excited for that at all.
Oh, it might be good. I don't know. Let us know what you guys are excited for to come out in theaters. Oh
no.
Juan said, "Are you gonna watch the Stitch movie next
no.
week?" Sorry, no.
Oh yeah, clown in a cornfield. Yeah,
that is up my alley. And my cousin
Yeah.
said he does not recommend that one.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh.
Tony.
How many clowns?
Yeah,
Actually, CJ just got the book.
I
and
bought a
it's-
matinee ticket, and because
It's
they were
based
gonna
off of a
send,
book?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh.
I should have brought it with me.
Hmm.
Have it at my place.
Cinemark Rewards had a deal. If you buy a ticket, they'll send you the autographed book. So I got it. Didn't show up to my screening,
No,
film
no,
screening.
that's a bummer.
Hey, but I got a free book.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Clowns in a cornfield. All right, everybody. We'll be back next time with our Kill Bill 1 and 2 review. Check us out on our channel for more gameplay. We'll be gaming. We hope you have a good weekend.
Yeah.
May the force be with you.
Hey.
Thanks, guys, for talking about Jackie Brown.
Thank you.